Hey guys, it's Julia here and I'm back with another video. And in this video I'm going to be answering your advice questions but with a little twist. I'm going to be answering them before and after drinking. Hello, it is wine time. I've already had, this is my, oh my god, this is gonna be a struggle. I already know. Don't worry everyone, I am 24 years old. I am of legal age and I just thought it'd be funny to see how I answer these questions. Normal versus under the influence. This is the first time I've ever done this on camera, you guys. I typically rarely ever have any substances like these, but it's quarantine time. I've seen these videos a lot on YouTube and I just find them very interesting, very funny, and I just kind of wanted to see how I would be giving advice both ways. Also, this is vegan wine. I'm a vegan. I'm not a perfect vegan, but I'm a pretty perfect vegan when it comes to food and beverages. Not so much purses and shoes and cars. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you never miss another one of my videos. I post every Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, which is 12 p.m. PST. And make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're not already following me on Instagram, that is where I asked for your advice questions. So if you ever want to participate in another one of my advice videos or any video, go follow me on Instagram. I always ask for your questions there, or I ask for requests. I just ask for your inputs, so make sure you're following me. It's at Julia Gilman. Question time. First question we have is #1 advice for getting over heartbreak. Heartbreak sucks just in general. It's the worst freaking feeling in the world. But my best advice to you, anyone who is going through heartbreak, and this is something that I personally do, is to surround yourself with the people that you are closest to, whether it's like family or your best friends, just people that you know will like give love to you and that you give love back to. While doing that simultaneously, focus on the things you love. So if it's a hobby, if it's a job, if it's like something you just enjoy creating, making, doing, focus on putting all of your loving energy into that. If it means you want to go through like a physical glow up, go through a physical glow up. If that helps you feel better, if you want to go through like a mental or emotional glow up, that's probably more important and definitely ideal to do. #1 advice to get over heartbreak. Ooh, heartbreak. For me, personally, singing it out. Listening to some good songs that like, sing your fucking feelings out. And forget old whoever. Next question. How can I stop worrying about the future with my long-term boyfriend? You and me both, sister. I'm sorry. I'm constantly worrying about the future. Who knows what the future holds? Like, it's uncertain. Everything in life is really uncertain when it comes to the future. So if you can enjoy the present and make the best of it, that is the most important thing you can do. How can I stop worrying about my future with my long-term boyfriend? Try to get yourself to a positive state of mind. If your relationship is genuinely something that you love and you want to be a part of and that you enjoy, focus on the good parts of it. If there are negative parts, which there's always going to be something that's not necessarily pleasant, talk about it with him, and if he can talk about it with you, you guys can work on it together. If he can't talk about it with you, then I would consider breaking up. But if he's open to working on it with you, then you guys can make a good relationship out of what you have already. You won't need to worry about the future because your present is good, and if your present's good, then obviously like your future will continue to be good. And if things come up, you'll be able to deal with them together. So I got over my crush because he got with my BSF. I'm assuming that's like best friend, I don't know. But he wants to be with me. What do I do? There's so many other people in the world that you could have a crush on. Seriously, like, don't go back. Just don't go back. That's all I can say, because I think it's a waste of time. Clearly there's already a lot of past drama there, and if this happened like recently, like he's gonna be the same or she's gonna be the same. Whoever your crush has not changed that quickly. Most people don't change that quickly if they actually change ever. So I'd say drop it, like let that crush go, move on to somebody else. Yeah, it's not worth your time. I got over my crush because he got with my BSF, but now he wants to be with me. What do I do? Trash this boy. He's not mature enough. I'm sorry, he's not mature enough. Whatever age you're at, he'll learn his lesson because you literally kicked him out the door. Nobody learns until they have to face the consequences of their actions and feel the pain. So let him feel the pain. Let him feel it. Next question. I am bi and I want a girlfriend. What do I do? How do I ask a girl out? And is it wrong to like your girl best friend? Okay, there's a lot of questions going on here. So first of all, if you specifically want your girl best friend and you have feelings for her and you realize that, the first step is realizing that you have feelings for somebody. So honestly, proud of you for realizing that. But next step is to like let her know. Even if it's gonna like make the friendship uncomfortable, you have to tell her. You have to talk about it with her, and if she's truly your friend, you guys will be able to work it out and continue being friends. And if not, and it makes her really uncomfortable, then you'll just have to accept that Or best case scenario, she feels the same and you guys can live happily ever off together. But there's a lot of factors here. The only way to like get to the other side is to go through it. So it might be a little painful or uncomfortable or awkward, but you just kind of have to speak about your feelings, and that's the only way to either get over them and move forward or reach the happily ever after state. I am bi. I want a girlfriend. What do I do to ask a girl out? And is it wrong to like your girl best friend? I'd say feel her out. Ask her what she wants in a partner before you spill your guts. Find out what she wants. How can I be confident around new people, specifically guys, and around everyone basically? I feel like confidence is kind of built over time. There's many ways to build it, but to build a strong, sustainable, unbreakable confidence, you have to be really okay with yourself, like the good parts about you and the bad parts about you. You need to embrace that and not be afraid to show that to the people around you. And know if somebody doesn't like you, that's their loss. Truly, you have to know that within you, that like you're awesome regardless of what anyone else thinks. How can I be confident around new people, specifically guys, and around anyone basically? Well, confidence, honey, confidence comes from within. It doesn't come from how many people like you, how many people want to date you, how many people want to like your fucking Instagram photo or watch your story. No, honey, it doesn't come from numbers. It doesn't come from people. It comes from within. So if you can't accept yourself as you are, how you are right now, you're not going to be confident no matter what. How do I not be single? I think the best way to find a significant other is to just focus on doing the things you love. And I know like it's a really hard time right now because we can't actually get out into the world, but you can connect with people online and maybe form like a friendship there and see if there's something later on when we actually can be free and roam the world again. But I think the best way to get into a relationship is to find somebody that has similar interests and similar like morals and goals and behavioral patterns as you, because you want to make sure that you're compatible, but you don't want to like force it. So I would just say like focus on yourself and bettering yourself, but keep an open mind. How do I not be single? Well, there's dating apps, but there's nothing wrong with being single, because honestly it's better to be single than to be with somebody that you just aren't compatible with. Last question, what are some good period tips? If you had your period for a long time, I suggest using either like I use tampons, but I really want to try using the Diva Cup, so I suggest using either tampons or the Diva Cup because I feel like pads, like sometimes they're leaky and whatever. But I suggest if it's your first one to use a pad because tampons are kind of hard to figure out at first, so you don't want to be like struggling with that and also just not knowing what you're doing for the first time. So I suggest pads for the first time, but otherwise, like if you've been a veteran and you've been doing this period thing for a while, definitely invest in maybe trying a Diva Cup. I think it's very environmentally friendly, and I know like certain tampons, like I'm guilty of using the bad ones, but they have like formaldehyde and bleach and other stuff that you just really should not be putting inside there. So if you're gonna use tampons, use the organic cotton ones, which I need to buy more of because for whatever reason I continuously buy the wrong ones. But you know, do as I say, not as I do, right? What are some good period tips? If you haven't gotten your first period yet, to keep a pad and some clean underwear with you at all times, just in case you never know when it's gonna hit you. That is it for the questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification button for more of my videos. I post every Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, which is 12 p.m. PST. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at JuliaGilman for more Q&A, question-y videos. Or if you just want to let me know any video requests, follow me there and let me know. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will either see you in my next video next week or my previous video, which you can click at the end. Love you guys so much. Heart. Bye!